I don't know how to teach my son to be black in America. I grew up in a middle-class white family. I'm pretty much the embodiment of white privilege, and until I had a black child, I never really understood the depths of oppression or what structural racism is, or I didn't really care to understand. Until it was my flesh, my bones, my blood pulsing through his veins, and our hearts beat in sync with one beat in the air that fills his lungs, and is what allows me to breathe, and teaching him to thrive in this world was now my responsibility, and I don't really know when it happened. Maybe it was the first time after he was born I heard a racial slur and it hurt differently than before, or maybe it was when he was 7 years old and he asked me, if Trump becomes president, can you still be my mom? Because I heard he hates black people and he wants to separate us. But somehow, somewhere along the lines, I realized I don't know how to keep this little human safe. How do I protect him when our struggles are not the same? You see, when I was 12 years old playing with my toys in a park, did not automatically make me a target. And when I was learning to drive, proper protocol on how to handle a police officer was not in the driver's ed itinerary because police encounters are not supposed to be scary. I was taught that they chase bad guys and not brown skin. So how do I explain to my son that to some people they're the same thing? How do I tell him that even if he's treated differently than his peers, his lighter skin doesn't make him better? Yet if he's standing in a crowd of white people, half of them won't accept him. And did I do more harm than good when I pointed out that little boy who was just playing with him, didn't yell monkey to any of his other friends? And how do I let him know that he's a king who is loved and treasured when it's his own white family spewing mentalities of oppression like slavery ended hundreds of years ago? They just want a handout, and they don't even seem to hear me when I'm screaming, that's your own flesh and blood you're holding down. And when the rest of white America has forgotten the rage the pandemic gave them time to see, I still wonder, will it be my son crying, I can't breathe? I am a single mother, raising him alone. I am a white woman trying to teach him how to be a black man, and I am terrified I will fail him because I don't understand. But I can only hope, and I can only plead that the rest of white America will be better than me, that they'll stop waiting for it to be their friends, their sons, their daughters, their grandchildren, their own flesh and blood pulsing through their veins before we'll admit that things need to change. And before you start accusing these statements of being just some liberal rhetoric, maybe I can get you to accept it, that my opinions are not about my politics, my opinions are about my parenthood, my opinions are about protecting my offspring, and politics should not play a part in the simple truth that being black in America is not the same as being white. So how do I protect him if I don't understand his plight? But I try, and the best that I can hope to teach him is that he is loved beyond measure, that he is destined for great, that he is promised and he is purpose no matter what people say, and the best that I can hope to teach him is